Howdy y'all, Bohn here for County Kitchen. Thanks for watching. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a cheese sauce that's perfect for a macaroni and cheese. Now I have done this on a couple of one of my other channels. If you watch YouTube, you can find me off Meat Off the Bone, BOHN, and you'll see me doing the exact same thing, but with different cheeses. I always use 3 to 4 different types of cheeses in my cheese sauces. I've done queso dips. I've done different types of cheesy lasagnas. I've been told my cheeses are really popular, so I'm going to show you how to make your own. And we're using the microwave. We're not going to use a stove, which is traditionally how I usually do my cheeses, even though it takes a couple of hours to do. But for those of you at home that only have a microwave, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to make a good macaroni and cheese sauce. And it takes a couple of ingredients however way you want to do it, but I'm going to show you first. So come on. All right. Don't mind this. This is just some ham that I cooked last night that I'm actually gonna put in later. But what I'm gonna use today is I have it's American cheese. It's called American cheese loaf. All that is exactly like you'll find the Kraft American cheese singles, except it just hasn't been sliced. So it's called a loaf instead of just cheese loaf. Anyway, this is some shredded Parmesan. You could use grated if you want, but since I have this left over from a pasta dish that I did a couple days ago, I'm going to use that. I have some sliced Swiss that I'm probably going to use up a little bit, and of course our shredded cheddar. We're going to use heavy cream. This is some macaroni that I made 2 days ago. That I made macaroni and cheese, and I thought to myself, it gave me the idea to make this video today. And some chilies to give it a little bit of spice. So what we're going to do first is take our cheese and we're going to grate it. Next, we're going to use our Parmesan. Throw in some of this nice cheddar. I am actually going to be making a lot of cheese sauce, but it's no big deal. I'm going to put whatever I need on the macaroni, and then save the rest for later. Now, I haven't really been, besides the loaf, that was about maybe 1 cup of cheese. It looked like a whole lot more, yes, but that's only because I grated it. But the loaf itself was about maybe 1 cup. Everything else I'm putting in like maybe 3/4 of a cup to a cup, maybe half a cup. Okay, seems like a lot of cheese, doesn't it? What we're going to do is now we're going to put some heavy cream in. We're going to put just maybe 1.5 cups of heavy cream. You can use milk. It's whatever you want. And now we're just going to stick this in the microwave for 1 minute. Always do 1 minute because it's easy to watch. And after every minute, we're going to stir it. Even if it doesn't need stirring, we're still going to stir it. Because cheese likes to burn if you don't watch it. And nobody likes burnt cheese. All right, that is 1 minute. Now we just stir. You see the cheese is melting evenly, which is what you want. That's why I grated it. You can just put it in blocks, but it's, you know, if you grate the cheese and if it, you know, it evens it melts a lot more evenly, a lot more consistent together. All right, that was 1 minute. Let's go for another. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm taking the Swiss and I'm just breaking it up, and I'm going to shove it in with the rest of the cheese when it comes out. And you don't have to use exactly the same type of cheese I do. I'm just using the cheese that I found around the house that, you know, I'm afraid if I don't use it, I don't want to lose it, you know. So whenever I feel that way, I just make a cheese sauce, and cheese sauce does not last long at my house. Everybody loves it. You can put it on anything. A lot of people will make a baked potato and throw the cheese sauce on it. Some people like a grilled cheese sandwich, and they'll put the cheese sauce in with the cheese that they're grilling. Some people like to make a tomato soup, and they'll put a little bit of the cheese inside of it instead of sour cream. You know, it's really versatile. You can use whatever you want. And we are done. The cheese is looking wonderful. Look at that. See the bubbling? This has only been 2 minutes, and it's already looking really, really nice. Look how smooth that is. That looks really, really good. And you want to mix it really, really well. Some people like to add butter to their cheese sauce. Look at that. I don't, because I use heavy cream, and heavy cream has a large high fat content, so I don't have to use any butter for that. And now I'm just going to Swiss in, and before I put it in the oven, the microwave, I'm going to mix it around so the Swiss, the heat of the cheese itself, the melted cheese, starts to melt the cold Swiss before it even gets in the microwave. So it'll be ready, it'll be nice and hopefully smooth by the time it gets back out. Okay, still another minute. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and make this I'm just gonna put a little bit of a chili in there, because the chili that I put, I like a little bit of spiciness. It's almost like a Southwest queso almost. I did have some tomatoes and some planos here, but I think I used them in another video, so I'll just use the chilies. It's not going to be any different. No big deal. But you can put whatever you want. It's your cheese. It's your meal. I'm going to go ahead and cut this up into little pieces, and I'll have to heat this up. It's my macaroni. Oh, that's looking great. Look at that. As you can see, there's no Swiss lumps in there. Everything's evenly melted. This is what you really want. And remember to stir vigorously. You want everything. You don't want to see the kind of a fatty, oily buildup at the top, which is you're expected to see that. But you just keep on stirring it. And now I'm going to add some adobo. Not a lot, just for flavor, because I love adobo. I don't really add any salt because the cheese is already salted in itself. And I will use another fork. Put some chilies in. I don't really need a lot. Maybe a half a cup. if that. I'll put these, I'll save these for later. And continue to stir. Yes, I will be putting these back in for another minute. Well, actually, it will probably be like only like 45 seconds or 30 seconds. I just want to even the melting process out, because I know putting the chilies in cooled the cheese down a little bit. So I have hot spots and cool spots, and I would like to have all of it one big hot spot. But this cheese is looking great. This cheese is almost about done. Put it in for another 30 seconds, and then it's ready to serve. Looking really well. All right. Ham. I'm doing a rough chop, no big deal. It's leftover ham from last night. Yummy. And that's hot. Steamy. Use the old cheese dish. I'm just going to put a couple of I just want to see how it mixes and show you how it mixes. So I'm gonna use a spoon. Ladle it in. Don't need that much. Said no one ever. The more cheese, the better. Now, just to stir this up, I just want to show you how easy it is, and voila, we have macaroni and homemade cheese, or a homemade cheese sauce, shall I say. And you can't get better than this. I don't care what store you go to, you're not going to find macaroni and cheese this good, this creamy, this delicious. Oh my goodness, look at it. I mean, it's, yeah, you're not finding anything better than that. Throw some ham in there, and you have yourself a nice lunch. Well, I hope you enjoyed my demonstration of how to make the macaroni and cheese sauce. I hope you tried at your house, or if you want to try it for a friend, just try it. You'll love it. I swear, it's awesome. Anyway, if you like what you saw, please let me know what you thought, and give me some requests on anything you'd like me to try. My name is Chris Bohn. This is County Kitchen. I appreciate your support and watching. Y'all take care. Have a nice day.